Hey guys, it's the Page Turners with Noreen here. I'm going to do a book review on Scorpion Races by Maggie Stiefvater. The book is set on an island. It could possibly be Scotland, hence it reminds me a bit of the film Brave. In the seas around the island live wood horses. They're wild, fast and dangerous and devour anything in their way, so they're certainly not like any land horses at all. They can be captured after a lot of struggle and be entered into this race, and this race lets them win fame and money and fortune. However, it's not any ordinary race. They do have to run from one end of the beach to the other, but the seahorses are drawn to the call of the ocean. And each year a lot of riders do die because it's a very aggressive and vigorous sport. The two characters, one of them is called Puck and the other one's called Sean. The chapters are sectioned from one Puck, and then chapter 2 will be Sean, and then chapter 3 will be Puck, and so on. And they give their own different views of why they're actually entering the races. Scorpion races have been in Thisbe, which is the name of the area, for a very long time, and it's a form of money, and it helps bring tourists. It's an economic aspect because that part of the village is quite poor, and a lot of people are doing kind of odd jobs here and there. After the age of 10, when Sean saw his father die at the races, he decided that he wanted to enter the races, and he's the only one in the island who can control them. He loves his seahorse called Core, which is a very dangerous seahorse, but becomes reassured and relaxed whenever Sean's around him. And he has an on and off relationship with Benjamin Malvin, which is his employer's son, who hates him because he can command respect from the town. The reason why Puck joined the races, even though the races did kill both of her parents, is because she's trying desperately to hold her brother Gabe and to make him stay into the village, because he really wants to leave the village and leave Puck and his younger brother. In terms of the characters, I really like Puck. I think she's a really strong girl. She sticks to her battle, and she's very willful, and even though this is a very all-male sport and there is some feminism towards and she's very small and skinny, but she stands up for herself. The character Sean, he's a really quiet and calm character. He's on the sidelines from everyone else, and he doesn't say much. The romance between Puck and Sean, it's not like any romance in other stories. There is an element of romance, but it's not heavy-handed, it's not rushed, and it's not full-on. It's very subtle, and they give glances here and there. It's very quite laid back. It starts off with an uneasy acquaintance. They're quite fascinated by each other, to an alliance of friendship of sorts, and then they grow into more romance, and they begin to like each other. But even though when they get into that stage, it's not heavy-handed. Again, it's quite a slow pace, and it does equivalent to the pace of the book, which is quite slow as well. In terms of the plot is really, really nice. It flows from one thing to another, and it's not really about the Scorpion races despite the title. It's more about the themes in it: friendship, love, loss, tragedy, and that's what both things Puck and Sean share. That's what brings them more closer together. In terms of the writing, it's beautifully written. It's such a lovely place that Maggie describes. It seems really peaceful and quiet. And that was my review on Scorpion Races. Check out all the links down below, our Twitter, our blogs and our other YouTube channels, and I'll see you soon. Bye!